And in Guatemala, survivors of the military dictatorship held a march to pay tribute to the more than 200,000 victims of the internal armed conflict. Santiago Tong with the details.
Es la conmemoración del Día Nacional.
This is the commemoration of the National Day for the dignity of the victims of the internal armed conflict in Guatemala, and Mayanachi women, who are currently seeking justice in the courts, are also participating in the march.
They join this demand for justice, this demand that the state should no longer use sexual violence as a weapon of war. It is also a demand to the army.
Los sobrevivientes de la dictadura militar.
Survivors of the military dictatorship have arrived in the Guatemalan capital to demand that the government of Bernardo Arevalo fulfill its commitment, announced a year ago, to promote a program for the dignification of the victims.
We ask for material reparation, restitution of land, truth, and above all to attend to the elderly women who lost their children, their husbands, in the internal armed conflict.
Los sobrevivientes denuncian que por el
The survivors denounce that, on the contrary, the government has prioritized economic compensation for more than 40,000 former paramilitaries, which contradicts the narrative of a democratic government, as they have reiterated.
It is not possible that the military is being compensated. This does not fit in the mind of a civilized citizenry, to compensate the one who did wrong and to persecute the one who is doing good.
Además de la demanda por la dignificación.
In addition to the demand for the dignification of the victims, there is still a large number of survivors who continue to search for their loved ones who disappeared during the 36 years of military dictatorship.
We continue in the struggle, in the search for justice, in the search for the disappeared, and on behalf of the victims of the internal armed conflict, we will continue to commemorate this day.
El Día Nacional de la Dignificación.
The National Day for the Dignity of the Victims of the Internal Armed Conflict was established following the presentation of the Historical Memory Report in 1999, which revealed that the state committed crimes of genocide.
Santiago Botón, teleSUR, Ciudad de Guatemala.
And now